What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about Blender. We're going to explain to you what open source software is, and we'll be discussing why it's free. We're going to make sure that you can open and close Blender, and we're going to learn how to navigate a 3D space. When we talk about open source software, we need to think about what it actually is and what it means. So with open source software, first of all, it's software where the source code is free for anybody to have a look at. They can look at it, they can change it, they can make it better. Source code is the part of the computer software that we don't normally get to see, but it's needed because the computer's CPU reads it and it runs the application or the program for us. Okay, so it makes the application or program run. Programmers who have a look at open source software can have a look at the source code, and they can actually improve it or adapt it so that it works in the way that they want it to. So they might need to change it slightly so that it works for them a little better. Open source software is a way of encouraging people who have skills in programming, debugging, etc., to all work together on a project and to make a really good program using their skills and their knowledge collectively. And of course, the nice thing about it is that it's completely free of charge. To open Blender, have a look at the bottom of your screen, find the magnifying glass and type in Blender. You should see that you get the Blender desktop app appearing. Just click on that and it will open up Blender and the page will look like this. Okay, your version might be a little bit different to mine, but I think the version that you will have coming up is Blender 2.77. This is exactly what we want to see. Okay, once you go into Blender, just click anywhere on this background area here and that little picture will disappear. And what you'll be presented with is a grid, which we would call our stage, and you will start off with a cube. Alright, now we're going to be teaching you about how to move around and how to navigate around Blender. But first what I would like to do is show you how you can actually open and close files and folders in Blender, and also how you can save files and folders in Blender. So let's say, for example, we wanted to save this. We're going to go up here, we're going to click on File, Save As. Now what you will find on your computer is that you have some options over here. We need to find the one that looks like this. We need the N drive for you, okay? So find the N drive. For me at the moment it's offline because I'm doing this at home, but find the N drive, and when you click on it, it will bring up a list of what is in your file or folder that you've created in school. Okay, make sure it says N at the top here. And what we can do is we can give it a name by simply clicking on Untitled Blend and by typing in what we want it to be instead. So I've typed in Cube. I'm going to say Save as Blender File, and that will save it as Cube. You should see up in the top left hand corner Blender and where it has saved it to. Alright, so if we wanted to open a folder, we use the same principles. Now, I'm going to tell you where to find the folder that I'm about to show you, but this folder is available for you on the W drive, which I'll show you in a minute. So we're going to open up a new file, so click on File, Open. For me, this is in a different area, but I will tell you where to open it from. Okay, so I'm going to have a look in my area here. I'm going to go on to Key Stage 3 and the Blender videos, and I should find the file that I want to open. Okay, the file that you're going to be opening as well is called Rainbow Crystal Blend. I will make sure that this is in your classroom so that you can open it up from there. So I'm going to double click on it and it will open up the file for me. Okay, so what you can see here is a beautiful crystal that's sitting on a black base. And we're going to teach you